I need to review these movies one last time. Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning is a brand new 2025 action film and is supposedly the final entry into the Mission Impossible franchise. It was directed by Christopher McQuarrie and it stars Tom Cruise. And I've been very excited for this movie. Anybody who's been following me on here for a while knows I have reviewed all these movies leading up to this one. So let's go ahead and talk about this movie, starting off with the good. And I'm honestly very happy to say that I was very pleased with this movie. I highly enjoyed a lot of what they did. First of all, Tom Cruise, as always, for his final performance, supposedly in this franchise, is absolutely fantastic. I really enjoyed what he brings to the character of Ethan Hunt. I've really enjoyed what he's brought to this character for the past 29 years now. I really enjoyed what they did with his character here. I thought that he brought a really good emotional core to this character in this film. Really fun performance from Tom Cruise. Ving Rhames as well. I really enjoyed what they gave Luther to do in this movie. I'm not going to spoil anything by any means, but I did enjoy Luther's little character arc in this movie. Really enjoyed what they did there. Simon Pegg as well. Such a pleasure to watch him as Benji. Really fun character. Really enjoyed his performance. Hayley Atwell gets a lot more to do as Grace. And she's got really great chemistry with Tom Cruise as she did in Dead Reckoning. Really enjoyed her here. I thought she was a really fun character. Angela Bassett, who played a role in Fallout, comes back for this movie. And I thought she did a really good job as well. I really enjoyed her character arc. Every character that's in this movie gets a meaningful character arc for the most part. So yeah, really enjoyed what Angela Bassett does here. Pom Klementieff comes back as Paris. Really enjoyed her. I think she was a really fun presence. I really enjoyed the character arcs they gave her. She works really well with Simon Pegg especially. They got really interesting chemistry there. Shea Wiggum as well as Briggs. Really enjoyed his character arc. I enjoyed the explanation we get onto why he hates Ethan so much. I thought it was a really good exploration of the character, a good explanation of why he's such a professional hater when it comes to Ethan Hunt. Really enjoyed him here. S.I. Morales as Gabriel. I really enjoyed what they did here. I know a lot of people aren't a fan of Gabriel as a character. I really enjoyed this character. A lot of people say, oh, he feels more like a Bond villain. Sure, whatever you want to say there. But I did enjoy what they did here. I thought that Morales gave a really good performance. And he doesn't have a lot of screen time in this movie as compared to Dead Reckoning, but he's still got some really good stuff to work with, especially in the third act. Really enjoyed him. There is another character that appears in this movie. I know this character has a character poster, but I'm not going to say who it is just in case some people might think it's a spoiler. But this specific character that comes back in this movie from a past movie, I enjoyed what they did with this character. I was very shocked what they did with this character, how meaningful of a role it was, but I did enjoy it, so points there. Outside of the characters, you get a really good plot. You got Ethan Hunt racing against the clock to prevent the end of the world, which we've seen a lot in this franchise. But honestly, this movie actually feels like there's possible stakes. The world is actually at stake here. Now, it's definitely felt like that in past movies, but not to this level. Honest to God, this movie just absolutely sells the impending doom of what the entity is doing, of what the final reckoning means. Really enjoyed that. The action is absolutely fantastic. As with most Mission Impossible movies, the action's always good. Now, this isn't as much of an action-packed film as other films in this franchise, Fallout specifically. But the action that we do get here is really, really good. I really enjoy the action here. Especially that third act biplane chase, really fun sequence there, which leads into my point about the stunts. The stunts in this movie are fantastic. Nothing's topping the Burj Khalifa stunt from Ghost Protocol. There is no chance anything will ever top that stunt. But the biplane sequence was a really, really good stunt. I will give it that. There's a scene set in a submarine in this movie that really triggered my claustrophobia and my thalassophobia. So that's probably my favorite scene in the movie, honestly, because I was sitting on the edge of my seat going, okay, how's he going to get out of this? How's he going to handle this? And the sub scene, absolutely phenomenal. One of the best scenes in this entire franchise, in my opinion. The score is great, as always. The score has always been great for a Mission Impossible movie. This movie's really no different. Really enjoyed the score here. And finally, I want to talk about the sense of finality for this movie, because this has been highly marketed as the final film in the franchise. Hence the title, Final Reckoning. I really enjoyed the emotional send-off that they give just about every character in this movie, but I also enjoy the fact that they leave it to where if they want to make another one, they can. I hope they don't, personally. I hope this is the final movie. But yeah, I really enjoyed the sense of finality that we get with the possibility of a return. And honestly, there's a lot of scenes in this movie that call back to past movies that honestly made me a little emotional, because it made me remember we've been having these for 29 years now. This franchise started before I was born, and it's ending. And I don't know, it's a really fun send-off. For the bad, I really don't have anything. Honestly, Nick Offerman felt a little wasted in this movie, but that's it for the bad. On to the final thoughts. I really, really enjoyed this movie. I thought that this was a really good finale to the franchise overall. So, yeah, I don't agree with a lot of people saying that this movie was an underwhelming movie. I don't agree. Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning is a really good finale to the Mission Impossible franchise. I highly enjoyed it, and I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10. So that was my thoughts on Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning. Have you seen this movie? Let me know down in the comments what you thought about it if you have seen it. And if you haven't seen it, please go watch it. Go watch this over Lilo and Stitch. This is a much better movie, much more competently made. But yeah, that's about all for today. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all next time.